Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of Tyria Talk. My name is Richard Procopio, aka Otter, and this show is all about Guild Wars 2. Today is episode number 58, and today I'm going to be talking about the wardrobe feature that I think is much needed in the game. Now, a little bit of background here. If you saw my buddy Matt Visual did an interview back when PAX Prime hit, I guess late August, early September of this year, he interviewed Colin Johanson. And in it, they talked about the potential for having a wardrobe system in the game at some point. And just to kind of explain, my vision of what this feature would be, it would be something where you have an interface where you can see all of the skins that your account has unlocked. And you can click on it, kind of like when you look at the achievement rewards, right? The Zenith weapons and like the Hellfire and Radiant skins that you've unlocked on your account. You could just go in there all the time you want and just pull out copies of those and use it on any of the characters in your account. And you can change the look, and you don't have to worry about ever losing those skins. They're just unlocked. Same thing goes with the Hall of Monument skins if you have any of those. It kind of works similarly. But, my vision would be to have an interface where you can kind of go in there and see all the back pieces, all the weapon skins, all the armor skins that you've unlocked, and just be able to kind of play around with them on any of your characters, dress up basically, and, pull them out at any point. Now, I do think that one of the concerns would be from ArenaNet's perspective is they have the transmutation stones, right? And so it's definitely they have a method of monetizing the cosmetic aspect of the game. A lot of what Guild Wars 2 is about, coming up with interesting new looks or finding really rare weapon skins and different things and getting that wow factor, that look on your character. Being able to transmute is a way for ArenaNet to make money. But I think in its current implementation, it's so clunky and it's a little bit nerve-wracking. You don't want to if I want to save a particular weapon skin that I have unlocked and I want to change it to something else, I've got to first kind of transmute the one I want to save to something else, and then transmute again to get to the look I want. And it's kind of clunky, and it doesn't really lend itself, at least for me personally. I barely ever use my transmutation stones, and I barely ever change the way my character looks because I don't want to go through the hassle of how the transmutation stones work, and or getting like a whole new set of exotics or even ascended. If you have your backpacks ascended, you don't want to have two different ascended backpacks so you can have two different looks to swap in and out. So it feels to me that this is really a big missing component that I really hope that they put up sometime in the near future, because I'm the type of player who's logging in for every one of these living story patches, and I'm trying to complete as many achievements as I can, and I'm trying to not miss any of the meta achievements so I can really unlock like these backpacks that they're giving us and these helmets that they're giving us and these cool things. But the problem is I feel like a lot of the time I'm not using any of them. I'm just unlocking them, collecting them, and they're sitting in my bank. I probably have 7 or 8 back pieces that I've never used, right? Because I just have the one yellow super adventure box one that I have, and sometimes I turn the graphic on and sometimes I don't. But I'd like to be able to play around with some of those skins and to see how it works. The same thing is I have like Dragon's Jade weapon tickets, but like I don't know. I've never even spent them to get them because I don't have a character. Like, which character should I unlock that on? And it seems like such a permanent choice, and I want to make sure I have the perfect setup. And part of this I realize is my own neurotic tendencies, right? I'm a little bit miserly with my things. I don't want to spend things. I don't want to make a mistake. And there's probably tons of players that are just like, I have no problem with this. I have 9,000 alts and I just throw things on all these random people. But I predominantly play 2 different characters, and I tend not to change their look very often as a result of this. So I really feel like actually I got pulled off topic there, but I was going to go into the monetization. The transmutation stones are a way for ArenaNet to monetize this. But I think they could still do that through the wardrobe system, right? They can have it so that you have all these skins unlocked in your wardrobe interface, but to pull them out, maybe it costs a transmutation stone. or something like that, so that you still have a use for actually, supporting ArenaNet. If you want to change your skins all the time, you have to use the tokens to pull them out or something like that. So that part can be handled. But overall, I think that for me personally, the game would be so much more attractive. It would really feed upon my desire to get every single weapon skin that they offer, and I do think it would help them financially too, because they put these combat armor sets, right, and even weapons on the gem store sometimes. But I have not bought any of those. I purchase other things, right? They're like the unlimited salvage kit and the unlimited mining picks, and I've bought some mini pets, and I've bought character slots and bank slots and different things like that. But I've never bought any of the like armor sets, because I don't want to have just one item to use once and then it just gets stuck on a piece of gear. But if I can unlock those skins for my account, well, you know what? I'd probably buy almost every single one of them, to be honest, unless they just, I didn't like the look at them at all. But I would like to have those options to change what my characters look like. So I feel like this is a key feature. I wanted to make this video because I think that it is a key component that is currently missing. Just that ease of use, that the way to change what your character looks like and have it done easily, and help your character stand out, and just being able to experiment and come up with unique looks that nobody else has. And I do think that's important. Now, I just wanted to kind of bring this to the community's attention a little bit. I know it was mentioned in this interview, like I said earlier, but I didn't know how many people were kind of aware that it's something that they're looking at and something that they might implement. And I just wanted to hear what your thoughts. Is this the type of system that would really like get your juices flowing as well, and something that you would look forward to the game? What kind of problems do you see with it? Are there any potential snags or snafus that we should be aware of about this feature? But what do you think? Leave me a message in the comments below and tell me what you think. That's going to wrap up today's episode. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It really helps me out if you do that. And you can also share this video with your friends and post comments, the questions in the questions field, in the comments field, and the questions in the comments in the comments field below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be notified when future videos are released. And if you want to contact me, you can do that on Facebook, facebook.com/BogOtter, or on Twitter @RichieProcopio. And that's going to wrap things up for today. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Take care.